If you use a DSLR camera to make your videos and you prefer not to use a separate audio recorder, then you're limited to a single audio track going into your camera. And while you're capturing that great moment, your audio gets blown out by your microphone getting rubbed or bumped. Well, say no more. Stick around, I'll show you how to make a simple adapter lead that separates your camera's audio into two separate channels. So you can connect maybe a shotgun microphone for a backup on one channel and your wireless lavalier mic on the other channel without having to buy any expensive audio interfaces. G'day, my name is Gary and you're watching the channel that takes the confusion out of setting up your sound gear so you can focus more on recording great video content. Most cameras today only have one socket with two audio inputs, that is a left and a right channel. This lead that we're going to make separates the audio into two separate channels so you can adjust the volume or maybe even mix them together if needed later. Now these are the items that you'll need: a 3.5mm stereo mini plug to two RCA plugs. Also you'll need an XLR type female plug and a 3.5mm mini phono plug. Now these cables that have a stereo mini jack at one end and two RCAs, they're readily available. So if you haven't already got one, you'll be able to pick one up fairly cheaply. And by doing it this way, you'll be able to reduce the amount of soldering that you have to do. The first thing we have to do is cut off the RCA plugs and then shorten the cable to the length you need. If you've got some heat shrink plastic, then slide a piece of this heat shrink over the cable to secure the junction point. Now this is going to stop the cable from splitting apart anymore. Carefully strip back the plastic sheath by about 20mm on each cable. And then the center conductor, that's your signal wire, just strip it back about 5mm. Now you're ready to solder on your ends. Now at this stage, don't forget to slide on your plug jackets, because you don't want to be soldering your plug on and then find you've left the jackets on the table. Pre-tin each of your wires and also your parts, and then solder the 3.5mm jack in place. Now you might choose 3.5mm sockets on each of these leads if you're using two corded microphones like lavalier microphones. Once you've got the soldering complete, crimp the cable to secure it in place, and then you can screw on the plug jacket. For the other cable, if you're using an XLR socket, have a close look at the numbers next to each pin. Generally, XLR leads use 3 conductors to help reduce interference over long cable runs. But considering your setup's only a few meters long and it's an unbalanced connection into the camera, we'll only use pins 1 and 2. The shield of your cable solders to pin 1, and if the socket has a case tag on it, then bridge that shield across and solder on there as well. Last of all, solder your signal wire to pin 2, and then check over your work to make sure that you have each of these leads on the right pins. Now you're ready to reassemble your socket back together again. Now there's your splitter cable, complete, ready to use. Your 3.5mm stereo mini jack end is going to plug into the camera, and then this cable splits apart into two separate channels. One of them is for one microphone, which in my case is the Rode Link wireless mic, and the other channel will connect to my shotgun microphone, or in your case maybe another handheld mic for interviews. Well, now I've got the lead connected to the camera, you can see that we've got two distinct microphone inputs. I've got my lavalier microphone on one channel, and I've also got the shotgun microphone connected to the other channel. And there's a lot of advantages in doing this. If you're interviewing someone, they can have a separate microphone and you can edit that audio level during your post-processing. You've also got the advantage that if your lavalier microphone gets bumped for some reason, you're able to go to your redundancy shotgun microphone to still have that nice clean audio. I think you'll agree it's a great little lead to have in your kit. There are a couple of limitations with this setup, And one is that the shotgun microphone that you use will need to be self-powered because your camera isn't able to supply phantom power to your microphone. The other limitation is there will be a variation in sensitivity between the two microphones that you use. Now, to make that a little simpler, one microphone might be louder than the other. For my setup, I was able to vary the output gain of the two mics separately to get them a little closer in volume, but you might not be able to do that. So you're just going to be happy with an average. You might even have another idea of how you can simplify your audio setup, so feel free to type your ideas and comments in the comments section. If this is the first time that you've watched a video from our channel and you'd like to learn more about sound gear in a simple and easy to understand format, then go ahead and subscribe, or you can follow our updates on your favourite social media app. You don't have to be a sound engineer to learn the basics of improving your audio. Sounds easy with simple audio tips. Until next time, I'll catch you later.